Hello everybody, I'm Daniel, maker of Storyteller, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite levels in game. One that has several surprises, but one actually surprised myself. So let me show how this goes. So this level is requesting that Eve breaks two hearts but ends up heartbroken. Eve is this girl down here. As we can see, she's not loyal to her lovers. Tim likes women and is not loyal to his lovers, and Adam and Mina are both heterosexual and they're not loyal to their lovers. They're loyal to the lovers. So, how can we get Eve to break two hearts? Well, we can start, as always, we can start with love. Since she is not loyal, she can have multiple lovers. As you can see, he can be lovers with Tim and with Adam at the same time. But what happens if Tim sees that? Tim is not very happy about it. He also hates Adam now, but we're not really going to use that in this story. So what happens if she decides, since she's not loyal, what happens if she decides to go back with Tim and Adam witnesses that? Well, in this case, we have the two heartbreaks that the level asks from us, but we're just missing her to be heartbroken. But as we know, Tim is not loyal, so Tim can actually go away with somebody else, like Mina, for instance. What happens if Eve witnesses that? And here we have solved the level. We didn't kill anybody because there's another way of solving this story. This is a standard way. Eve gets two lovers, and then one of them, Tim in particular, goes away with somebody else. Another way of achieving heartbreak in this game is to get somebody to die. So in this case, they're both lovers. If one of them dies, the remaining one is going to be heartbroken, and we can exploit that. What happens if we do something very similar to what we did on the previous story, the previous solution, and we get her to be with two people at the same time, and now she suddenly dies. As you can see, they're both heartbroken. And what happens now, because we're still have to get Eve to be heartbroken, but now she's dead, so what do we do about it? Well, Storyteller supports the concept of ghosts, which is people that come back after they're dead. And ghosts are invisible, but they can see living people. And now these two lovers are free to go with whoever they want. So now she can be a witness of Adam's new love, and she can't do anything about it because she's dead. So these two solutions are things that I thought of for this game. But recently I've been at Chris Hecker's house, the maker of Spy Party, and he asked me if there could be another solution to this story. And it turns out there actually is a way, which is a bit tricky. As we can see, these characters are loyal. So what this means is that if they are with somebody, they're going to reject everybody else. So what happens if Adam ends up being with Eve at the end, but what happens if he was with Mina before? What's going to happen in the last frame? Well, he rejected Eve because he is with Mina. So this way we can get Eve to be heartbroken. But now we have to get the two other heartbreaks the game is asking from us. So Adam is also going to be loyal to Eve if he was in love with her before. And he's going to reject Mina as expected. However, if he's heartbroken by Eve, he will consider himself free to go with somebody else. So what happens if he feels betrayed by Eve? So maybe they were together right at the beginning, and she just went off with somebody else. There we go. Now we have one heartbreak, right? She was with Adam, then she went off with somebody else, breaking his heart. He went with Mina, and then he rejected her. But we're still missing one heartbreak. We need somebody else to be heartbroken. So Tim here he's not going to care what happens in these frames. He doesn't care about Mina or Adam, but he does care what Eve does. So what happens if he witnesses Eve trying to get Adam here? Now he's heartbroken, and we have fulfilled all the restrictions of level. The nice thing is that I haven't thought of these solutions ever. I mean, I've been having this level for a long time, but only recently I realized that this also was a viable solution. So what I did was to add support for this particular variant of the story, because I think it's pretty neat. So what I did was adding that solution as one of the possible solutions, as you can see up here. So this solution is actually a good solution for the game. And this is pretty much the way I design Storyteller. Thank you for watching, and follow the blog.